Hello lads, as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is the best grinding build I could think of, obviously for the Giant Forest Guard mission. If this guide does help you out, do please consider subscribing, as I am trying to hit 1k subs by 2026, but without further ado, I'll start with the very base of my build, being the family I have equipped. Now I am a Fritz user, meaning that this build will have 2 defense perk slots, 2 support slots, 1 core and 1 offense. But since you are facing pure titans, at the end of the day this isn't a strict requirement, as pure titans are relatively weak. Now for my 2 defense perk slots, I have the only 2 mythic defense perks, being adaptation and immortal. Not much thought needed there. For my support slots, I have courage catalyst and soul feed. Getting way shorter cooldowns with courage catalyst and being able to regain health and see the outlines of titans is really convenient for this build and the map you're doing it on. For my offense slot, I'm using Art of War just to make the armor titan a bit stronger, and for my core slot, I'm using Founder's Blessing to make the armor titan a bit stronger more. Now for my skills, I'm using Founder's Order, Flashbang, Hellfire Barrage, Titan Shifting and Chaos. For my memories, I'm using Quake Strike, Apotheosis, Gem Fiend and Marksman. Now for the artifacts, you should use Scars with skill cooldown or shifted damage, and the hoodie with the same skill cooldown and shifted damage. For the Titan skills you should use, it should be pretty obvious, but you should equip Unstoppable Charge, Roar, Earthbreaker, Phase Shift and Courage. Now to be as efficient and get as low of times as possible, I recommend when you load into Giant Forest for the first wave of titans, only use your Thunder Spears. Use Flashbang to divert the titans away from the female titan, then use Chaos, Hellfire, throw your whole kitchen sink at the titans. Once you beat the first wave, while the female titan is screaming, use your shift ability and then swap between Earthbreaker and Unstoppable Charge the rest of the waves. I recommend when you use Unstoppable Charge and beat a wave with it active, break these things with your charge while the female titan is screaming, just to make sure no titans get barricaded by these things. That is all for this video. If you did find this useful, entertaining or whatever, do please consider subscribing, as I'm trying to hit 1k by 2026. That's enough of that though. Have a good day and goodbye.